Hello and welcome to another installment in my personal software portfolio. The project I am showing today is a knowledge base builder that I created with JavaScript and HTML, CSS as a tool for creators, writers, world builders, whatever, to track a lot of information about their world or their game or their story and be able to quickly view all that information and filter through it. So here is how it works a little bit. So first I have over here, you can add a new category. So for example, if I want to create a category for characters, and then down here, every category will automatically have a name component. But then you can select from this drop down of different kinds of components to add to this category to create your own schema for the information you want to track with it. So for example, I could do like a selection here. I could make it gender, and I could add some options, so maybe male, female, and you could add however many options you want for that selection. I could add a text box here, and we could make this their hometown. And so yeah, you can add all sorts of different kinds of components, images, lists, checkboxes, to add whatever information you want to track onto these individual items for the category. Once you're ready with how the category schema is set up, you just click Save Category, and it will appear here on the left. So once you have the category, you can add a new item to the list. So here, let's do Fred, and we'll make his hometown New York City, and you can save the item, and it will appear in this list. And you can see it with a list view or card view uh, to kind of you can see more information with the card view, or you can do the list view for longer lists of items that you want to be able to quickly look over for uh, specific information. Of course, there's also options for deleting categories. You can update the schema of a category. You can delete items from the list. You can edit items from the list. You can update it. We'll just put this to Detroit, and boom, it'll change it there. I also had the option you can export the category. It will export it as a JSON file, and then you can import it to add that category in. So right now it works with local storage with all the information, but if you want to be able to pass that information over to another computer, for now you can use this import export function to do that. So yeah, there's also a filtering option which will filter by the first letters of the item. So for example, I've got some spells here. I could search for everything that starts with an M. Oh, the filter is bugged right now, but I'll fix that later. But yeah, so this is the overall what you can do with the program. I'll go and just give a quick overview of the code. There's a lot going on here. So I got the index file, of course. Got some basic CSS just so it doesn't look like a gray block. Um, in my main file, I have a lot of. This is where I have most of my uh, event listeners attached onto the different items on the page. That's all these here. I've got some try catch blocks to check for any issues with those items, as well as a couple other helper functions. I've got category utils, which handle a lot of the functions around saving categories, adding new ones, whatnot. I have item utils, which keep track of the functions for editing and adding specific items, and then I have utils for some just general functions like validating forms and whatnot, some mobile uh, stuff here. So yeah, that's a little intro to my code. There's definitely still work to do, some bugs to hash out, but overall, it's in a pretty good spot where I can now keep track of a lot of information, start building up a nice knowledge base to search through and find specific information for the worlds I'm creating. And yeah, so hope you enjoyed this project, and I'll see you next time.